the pole, the number 7 machine out of Fairgrove, Missouri on our outside. Undefeated, Tanner Foster coming from Spokane, Missouri. Inside row number 2 is going to be Chris Tenali in the number 71 machine out of Fairgrove, Missouri. On his outside, Trenton Houston in the number 19. Wayne Morse is going to start his 12 machine from inside row number 3. On his outside, Dale Sinners in the number 25. Maddox Vaught out of Crane, Missouri in the 1V. Going to start in that 7th spot. Lenny Coates in the 134. Starting 8th, Austin Dixon and James Adams going to be on row number 5, and Wesley Decker and Dustin Isaacs, row number 6. Green flag here on the track. As we shoot off into turn number 1, going to be Tanner Foster taking the lead here. Going to be a 3-way battle, it looks like. Carla Lampe, Chris Tenali, and Tanner Foster. Coming around, lead lap number 1, going to be Tanner Foster. Running a 20.625 to start things off here. Trenton Houston running a 20.659, just right behind him. Trenton actually in that 3rd spot, 4th now. Chris Tenali looking for a way to get around. Gets real close to that front stretch. Top 5 right there together. Carla Lampe, Tanner Foster, 1 and 2. Chris Tenali, Trenton Houston, and Dale Sinners, your top 5. Carla Lampe out front of this thing right now. 4/10 of a second lead. Wesley Decker. Gonna be slow car in front of him there. Carla Lampe looking good, looking to dethrone Tanner Foster. Caution coming out here on lap number 3. Looks like the 714 of Dustin Isaacs and the 2 machine of Austin Dixon getting together there in turn number 2. That'll be the first cars, keys, and more. Caution flag here.
Right in the middle, guys. Go higher, low, higher, low.
All right, as we get Dustin Isaacs all cleaned back up here. Getting big thank you to CKR Fabrications Pure Stocks, sponsoring the Pure Stocks this year. CKR Fabrications was started in December of 2023 with their mission being to help racers who are on a tight budget. Chris does setups on people's cars, repairs, and fabricating. He's built a couple Pure Stocks from the ground up, and his first build won a track championship and numerous wins. CKR Fabrications race one or chase one. And he's looking awfully good right now as Carla Lampe out front there, Tanner Foster on the bottom side of row number 2. Chris Tenali, master fabricator of CKR Fabrications Pure Stocks. Currently sitting in that 3rd spot, the 19 machine of Trenton Houston. Sitting in 4th, and Dale Sinners rounding out your top 5. Fast front 5 right now. As they pull the 714 machine of Dustin Isaacs to the infield. That's a tough break.
Stack it up, drivers. Stack it up, stack it up, stack it up, stack it up.
Hey, if you're thinking about having one for the road, make that your designated sober driver. Drive sober, arrive alive. A message from the Missouri Coalition for Roadway Safety. Visit safemolives.com. I hear the Wesley Decker cheering crowd right now. I hear them through a soundproof building. That's how loud they are right now. Green flag, here we go. Carla Lampe out front of this thing. Tanner Foster right to her inside. Chris Tonali right behind Miss Carla. Dale Center's got that thing figured out. Watch out, crossing over. Centers to the inside of the 71 machine of Chris Tonali, looking for that third position here on lap number 3. Tonali way in by the front stretch wall. Carla Lampe got that thing set on kill right now. Half a second lead the last time by over the 15 of Tanner Foster. Again, $100 extra to the winner of the Pure Stocks. That's brought to you by Tech Unlimited. Tech Unlimited LLC. Carla Lampe really like to use that. She's been using all her days off for work. More work and more work. Carla Lampe in the number 7 machine out front by almost a full second over the 15 of Tanner Foster. Dale Centers again up to that 3rd spot. Chris Tonali riding that front wall in the number 7 machine. 71 machine. Trenton Houston trying to find a way around him. As we go further back in the field, we got 00 James Adams. Maddox Vaught currently sitting in that 7th spot. FAFO 2, Boston Dixon in 8th. Lenny Coates getting around with Wayne Morris that last time, and Wayne Morris rounding out your top 5 in that 12 vehicle. Meanwhile, out front, we got Carla Lampe still out front. Dale Centers looking to get around Tanner Foster here on the outside, trying to go around the hard way. Dale seemed to be getting his problems fixed up, ready to make a points run here for 2025. Again, Tanner Foster undefeated so far this year. We'll see if that lasts after tonight. Miss Carla Lampe out front here with 10 laps in the books. Or coming to 10 laps, rather. 2 phalanges in the air. Going to be white flag next time by. Carla Lampe still your current leader. Tanner Foster in that 2nd spot. Again, top 5. Well, 2 through 5 sticking right there together. Carla Lampe out front taking the white flag, brought to you by Piles Appliances. We got Wesley Decker bringing out the caution. Didn't get that last lap in. And bottom of 1 and 2. I don't know who brought out the caution, but we've got cars on each end here. Ricky, what do you say about it?
I think they should have parked them in different corners.
That's exactly what they did.
Yeah, that would have been nice if we'd put one in each corner. You know, all 4 corners tonight. That would have been a good one.
They're just spotters, I guess. Wesley Decker, unfortunately, getting a push off there. Looks like he's able to get her fired back up. Maddox Vaught doing the same thing there in turn number 4. Not sure who was credited with the caution, but it's going to be a single file restart here with 2 to go. Carla Lampe out front. Tanner Foster in that 2nd spot. Dale Centers in 3rd. Chris Tonali and Trenton Houston. This may be the fastest top 5 we've had in quite a while. A lot of good race cars here in your CKR Fabrications Pure Stock A feature. Just outside of the top 5 there, Maddox Vaught unfortunately falls back. James Adams now in that 6th spot. Maddox Vaught looks like he's going to take it to the back. Lights are out. Carla Lampe brings them around 3 and 4. Lampe with your lead right now, going into 1 and 2. Tanner Foster, Dale Centers 1, 2, and 3. Oh, it's a little slip up from Carla Lampe. That'll put Tanner Foster right on her bottom side. Gonna be a good race to the end here. White flag coming out one more time around. Dale Centers wants to get in on that action. He's trying to look to the top side of Foster as they come through 1 and 2. Carla Lampe secures that lead once again. Dale Centers with a good run off of 2. He backs it back off. Carla Lampe gonna take the win here at Monett Motor Speedway. Class sponsor, Carla Lampe taking home the win there. Tanner Foster finishing second. Dale Centers with a close third. Just 0.3 of a second between 1 and 2. Dale Centers another 0.1 of a second back. Excellent racing. Big round of applause for the 7 machine of Carla Lampe. Finishing first, Foster second, Dale Centers third. Chris Tonali finishing fourth. Trenton Houston rounding out your top 5. James Adams just outside the top 5 in the 6th spot. Austin Dixon, Lenny Coates, Wayne Morris, and Wesley Decker getting the top 10 here. Getting excellent racing from our CKR Fabrications Pure Stocks. Checkered flag being brought to you by JB Auto Works. '68 going to start in the 5th spot on his outside. Going to be Dayton Newell. Dayton Newell on that 84 machine. Clayton Warden, number 53, going to start from that 7th spot on his outside. Ben Newell in the number 83. Inside row number 5 is going to be Jordan Holloway in the 21H out of Monett, Missouri. Local guy. Terry Williams out of Springfield, Missouri in the number 27, going to start from that 10th spot. Darren Burt in the 12X out of Marionville, Missouri is going to start inside row number 6 on his outside. Going to be Garrett Thompson in the 929. Jake Carter, in the 34C. Going to start from that 13th position. Steve Wolf on his outside, the number 22 out of Pierce City, Missouri. Jordan Bryant, the number 15, going to start in that 15th spot. And Sam Keller on his outside in the 21K, coming all the way from Seneca, Missouri. Michael Gillis, Scott Fry going to be row number 9 on in the rear there. Dylan Doris in the 18D, and Mike Hammond in the 115. 15 laps the distance here. Pete Richardson on the pole. Green flag, here we go. Pete Richardson going to have his hands full of the 292 here as we get things started. Richardson slides it up the top there. Oh, we've already got him spinning there in the rear of the field. A lot of heavy contact. Looks like Darren Burt involved in that one. Gillis in the 22 machine, I believe. Miles east of Monett here on Business 60. You need anything? Give him a call, 236-0308. Richardson brings him around, hits that loud pedal. Here we go. Just monitoring right now. I don't want to say anything like, oh, everybody got through just perfect, which they did, yes! Pete Richardson got his hands full once again of the 292. Kyle Thompson looking to take the lead here on lap number 1, and he will. He'll shut the door right there. Tommy Still opens that 3rd spot. He's trying to take that 2nd spot away from the 64, Pete Richardson, and he will. 292, Kyle Thompson, your leader. Tommy Still in that 2nd spot. Pete Richardson back to 3rd. 84 is going to be in that 4th spot. That's Dayton Newell. Of course, nothing is official until they hit the loop, and they have. Thompson, Still, Richardson, your top 3. Newell, Stutzman, your top 5. Newell on that top side looking to get around the 64 machine. Yeah, slips up just a little bit. Stutzman wants to take advantage of it on that bottom side. Tommy still looking to the bottom side of Thompson as they make their way down the backstretch. It's going to be side by side as they make their way through 3 and 4. Good respective driving here on lap number 3, coming to lap number 4 here. Kyle Thompson retakes the single lead. Dayton Newell moving up to 3rd. Thompson, Steele, Newell, your top 3. Steele kind of tucking her back in. Losing a little ground that time. Falls back to 0.3 of a second. But you gotta watch out. Dayton Newell on the prowl here as he makes his way down the backstretch. Good run off of turn number 2. Look out, he's going to take the top side coming around the number 42 machine of Tommy Steele. Gonna be a good race. Here we go, side by side. Tommy Steele still credited with that 2nd position. Dayton Newell still 3rd. Pete Richardson 4th. Stutzman, oh, we got a pile up there.
Bottom of 4, go high, go high, go high. Get single file, drivers.
Looks like the 33 machine of Michael Gillis once again involved in this one.
I want you to know that 84 car's on a mission.
He is.
He is on a mission. He will definitely, he's going to get to the front on the next 2 laps. He'll be there.
Well, Steve Wharf at the moment is your hard charger, improving 5 positions. He started 14th up to 9th right now. Darren Burt following him. Dayton Newell has gained 3 positions though, but they are the fast positions up front. Lights are up, ready to get it on once again here. 6 laps in the books. Sir, is this going to be a 12-lap feature or a 15-lap feature? 15-lap feature, I just found out. Ooh, Newell trying to jump the gun there. We're 3 wide on the back. What are we doing?
Caution, 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 caution.
That didn't look good at all. That was ugly, as a matter of fact.
I need the 292 out front. He starts the race
Somebody's
by
trying to be
himself.
fast.
Yeah,
Stack
a couple wise guys. A couple wise guys.
That's pitiful. They should be patient and actually did it right.
292 out front.
Again, 292, your pace setter. I would know that if I had the right screen up. Tommy Steele, Dayton Newell right behind him. Green flag. That was a much better start for the 292. But they'll all catch up once we get up here. Dayton gonna take a look to the outside. Made all his passes on the outside so far. Oh, we got Tommy Steele spinning in front of everybody. Darren Burt and the 22 machine of Wharf cannot catch a break tonight. Is that the 33 up top again? No, 33 is on the backstretch. Goodness, goodness gracious. Another one.
I need the 292 out front. 292 out front, followed by the 84. Get single file, gentlemen.
At Circoxie Ford, they serve Joplin, Carthage, and Aurora. They serve those customers as a trusted Ford dealer in Circoxie. Whether you're on the hunt for a new F-150 or an adventurous Bronco or even a family-friendly Escape, their knowledgeable sales team will guide you in choosing the vehicle that best fits your needs. Circoxie Ford, they also offer an inventory of pre-owned vehicles along with the service department to keep your vehicle in tip-top shape. Visit them on High Street, conveniently located near you, or jump online to see their full inventory today.
The 21K, and then I've got the 33 and then the 34C.
Also, you can start your day off right at Great Dave's Coffee Company, located at 404 East Broadway, right here in the downtown heart of Monett, Missouri.
Outside the 668.
Great Dave's Coffee is a cozy haven for caffeine enthusiasts. Open Monday through Friday, 6:30 to 1:30, and Saturdays they're going to be open 8 to 12:30. Great Dave's Coffee offers a wide variety of specialty drinks, from classic lattes to unique seasonal blends. They also serve fresh pastries, and lunch is served daily. Check them out on Facebook for delicious daily specials, or just stop in and make it a great Dave. Lights are up. Thompson ready to get it on. Green flag, here we go. Dayton Newell once again into that outside. Gonna be a couple Newells right behind him, it looks like. Dayton Newell, Ben Newell right behind Thompson. Dayton on that top side. Thompson still holding on to the lead. He shuts that door. Oh, got a little sparks coming. Shut the door too hard on him. Thompson out front by just 1/10 of a second over Dayton Newell. Ben Newell right there. Gillis. Gets her moved to the inside. We're going to stay green flag racing. Did you hear me hold my breath? So I didn't want to. What a race. Kyle Thompson, Dayton Newell, and Ben Newell, your top three, breaking away from the rest of the field here. Dayton Newell trying to plan his attack here. Dayton falls back. Ben up to that second spot now in the 83 machine. Just 1 second, less than a second, separating the top three there. Excellent racing, man. Show me some better racing anywhere else. Look at this. Top three. Thompson's got to feel like he's under attack right now. Ben Newell, Dayton Newell. Dayton Newell on his outside, looking to take the lead on the outside. Got a great run off of two. Oh, Dayton Newell hits the berm. That don't put him out of contention yet. Pete Richardson looking taking advantage. Watch out, Ben Newell, your new challenger. Thompson, 292 on the outside. Ben Newell on the bottom. Ben Newell, your new leader. 83 machine of Newell out front. Kyle Thompson was looking for his first win of the year. Ben Newell out front. Kyle Thompson in that second spot. Dayton Newell in that third spot. Piles Appliance and Mattress white flag being waved over the crowd now. Crowd? What's the crowd got to do with it? Pretty sure it's just the racetrack. And coming to your JB Autoworks checkered flag. Ben Newell able to steal a win here. He's not stole, he earned it. Kyle Thompson, the 292. Finishing 1 second behind him. Dayton Newell in that third spot. Pete Richardson, Hunter Stutzman, rounding out your top five. That was some great racing for a lot of laps, and in the end, it was 83 of Ben Newell standing on top of the mountain. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the 83 of Ben Newell. Kyle Thompson, the 292, falling to second spot. Dayton Newell finishing third. Pete Richardson finishing fourth in the 64 machine. Hunter Stutzman in the 668, rounding out your top five. Darren Bird able to make it up. Here on row number 5, Kenny Foster, Ron Vaughn in the 2V. Kenny Foster in the 55. They're going to start 11 and 12. Jordan Myers in the 668. Going to start 13th. Ashley Vaughn in the V2 starting 14th. Evan Pyle and Joe Crum going to be row number 8 in the 72 and the 18 respectively. And Dave Comer and Phil Berkebile Jr. going to start 17 and 18. 18 cars starting the night. Lights are out. We're ready to get it on. Pace truck, Sarcoxy Ford pace truck pulls off here. Chance Gilbert brings them around, hits that lap pedal. We're green flag racing here in your Ozark Mountain Sanitation INX Legends A feature. We are 4 and 5 wide. Things are getting crazy already. We've got one pulling off. I can't tell what one it is. It looks like Davin Lawson maybe in the 8 machine. That's unfortunate as he's a front runner. He was your outside pole sitter. I don't know if he's going to make it back. Chance Gilbert out front of this thing. Looks like we got a caution.
Caution, caution, caution. Caution, caution.
That might be Jackie Dalton, the 21 machine. The pole's right in front of the number, and I cannot see it.
67 up 1 spot. 67 up 1 spot. I need 01 followed by the 67 followed by the 34. Then the 06.
All right, let's play some more music.
85. 06.
Located right here in Monett at 600 Dairy Street. Sweet F has 2 artists that are they're at the shop and they are ready to tattoo. They work like no other shop has ever. I need to.
We should go get one.
Yeah, we should go
Like
get
a
matching
grand old lady
tattoos.
tattoo.
Like what's mine say, dude? What's mine say, sweet?
Yeah.
We can do that.
Yeah, we should do that.
Do we just become best friends?
67, I need a lane choice, make it obvious.
Velociraptor.
67, I need a lane choice, make it obvious.
Again, they have 2 artists at the shop that are ready to tattoo. They work like no other tattoo shop has before to make sure that everyone from their loyal clients all the way to their spur-of-the-moment walk-ins are taken care of. Get some ink therapy done every day but Monday. Open 10:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. You can walk in or give them a call at 417-671-1651 to set up an appointment. Lights are out. Chance Gilbert gets them started there. Johnson Service Station's restart zone as they make their way around 3 and 4. Gonna take that Freedom Bank green flag here. Again, already 3 wide as they make their way around. Chance Gilbert, your current leader, the 67 of Eric Tracy. Right hot. No, that's Braxton Roop. I'm a fool. Braxton Roop with his real car, not running Mulbauer's car like he was last week. So Chance Gilbert, Braxton Roop out front all by their lunchroom. Just 0.3 of a second between those two. Then another 1.5 seconds back to Eric Tracy. Zerny Vest the third and Evan Powell, your top 5. Zerny Vest able to get around. He is currently sitting in that 3rd spot. Evan Powell trying his best to do the same. He's side by side with the 67 of Tracy. No movement out of your top 2. Braxton Roop just playing follow the leader right now, literally. He gets right on the back bumper, gives them a little shove as they go through 3 and 4. Lets them know, hey, I'm right there, but he loses a lot of ground for it. Zerny Vest 2.5 seconds back. He kind of broke away from that second group.
Hey, you need to add $100 to the beer stock. Cash or do the check.
Chance Gilbert, your current leader here. 5 laps in the books here. Braxton Roop just 0.7 of a second behind. Zerny Vest in that 3rd spot. Dave Comer moves up to 4th, and Evan Powell rounding out your top 5. Dave Comer moving up 13 spots so far. Evan Powell also doing 10. A lot of movement up front here. Going to be from your top 3, top 5. Dave Comer currently sitting in 4th, running his fastest lap that last time by 20.571. Chance Gilbert getting around lap traffic here. Braxton Root getting around him. Comer starting to track down Vest as they make their way down the backstretch into 3 and 4 here on lap number 7. Now lap number 8, just past your halfway point. Comer taking a look to the bottom side of Vest. Chance Gilbert currently leading here in lap number 9. Yep, Braxton Roop in that 2nd spot. Can't get no help from the lap traffic here. Gilbert and Root 5, almost 6 seconds, over 6 seconds now ahead of 3rd place Zerny Vest. Dave Comer hot on his tail there as they make their way through 3 and 4. Comer taking a look to that bottom side. Evan Powell right behind them by a second. Right crossing the line now. If I'm not mistaken, Phil Berkey-Bile Jr. is driving with his hood right there in his face. Hood up on the number 57 machine. We got a spin there in turn number 2. That will bring out the caution here. Caution brought to you by Cars, Keys, and More. Maybe someone should get the Berkey-Bile hood down, if we could.
He's still trying to reach out and grab it and throw it back down there. That's pretty good driving.
Look at him as he makes his way down the backstretch. He just rips it off like a man possessed. Gonna hand it off to Jesse. First time he could see him. That is a real man, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Berkey-Bile Jr. ripping his hood off mid-race. Literally ripping it off by his hands.
85, followed by the 72, then the 06, then the 41, then the 21, then the 55. Then the
Chance Gilbert, your current leader. Braxton Roop in that 2nd spot. Dave Comer making a heck of a run. Getting around Zerny Vest there. Evan Powell currently sitting in that 5th spot. Lonnie Malbauer driving his own car. Sitting in that 6th position. Peyton Powell, Jackie Dalton, Kenny Foster, and Eric Tracy rounding out your top 5. I need to take a drink break brought to you by Wildcat Ice Cream LLC, a mobile ice cream trailer service here in Barry, Lawrence County.
We gotta pull that hood off, please. Phil Berkey-Bile.
Wildcat Ice Cream attends many local events in the area, such as races here at Monett Motor Speedway, or even at Twister Alley on a Saturday afternoon. You can find them set up at the Spot in Cassville, if you know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know, kind of thing. Since they're mobile, be sure to visit their Facebook page to see everywhere they're set up daily. They offer hand-scooped ice creams, banana splits, sundaes, cones, milkshakes. It brings all the boys to the yard in any flavors and floats, butterbeer, non-alcoholic, of course. And they offer snow cones now that are lactose intolerant. Pretty good deal. I'm going to take a drink.
Single file restart, gentlemen. Single file restart. Next time by. Next time by. Single file. Single.
All right, so going to be a single file restart here. as we approach 11:11. Make a wish. Chance Gilbert out front still. Braxton Root, Dave Comer, Zerny Vest the third, and Evan Powell. This is going to be a good finish, ladies and gentlemen. 3 laps to go. Count them down with me.
Caution. Get single file, drivers. Get single file.
Oh, that could have been avoided. We throw another hood into the pile. I need to find some DMX. Where the hood at? Am I right?
They should bring extra pins to put them down.
Yeah, somebody's gonna get fired. The pin guy.
They need to. Yeah.
Pin guy.
Or a little weld on the bolts that goes down on them. Come on.
Just a little. Who's missing their hood?
Green on the backstretch. Green on the backstretch.
Just looks like Phil. Oh no. Aha! I see you, 68. Chance Gilbert shoots him off. Oh, problems on the 4D1 machine. He just has a big 4 on it, so I can't never remember. But he has the 41 machine. Peyton Powell slow through the field. He'll pull her off to the inside. That'll end his night. Tough break for Peyton Powell. Last year, top 5. Zerny Vest spins. And we got another one playing bumper cars there with him. Oh, nice. That will bring out the caution once again. Doesn't look like these guys are going to be drinking any victory fuel tonight. If you're running on an empty, well, nothing tastes better than victory fuel with over 1.5 times more electrolytes than the leading sports drink. Victory fuel is your winning source of hydration, all while giving you all your daily vitamins in just a 12-ounce can. Sweetened with only 6 grams of natural sugar and no added coloring, which makes it super kid-friendly. Drink Victory Fuel sends you to Victory Lane. It's like eating your Wheaties. Victory Fuel.
67, then 18T, then 57, then 18, 68.
But I can't mention Wheaties. No free shout-outs. Shout out, no free shout-outs. If you're having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. Or if you're having legal difficulties, do you need a lawyer advice? Well, maybe you should just need to dot the I's and cross the T's. I'm having a lot of trouble right now. It's getting late in the night. It's past my bedtime. But anyway, yeah, we all agree in the booth here. Randall, Massery, and Randall, PC and Monett. They are general practice attorneys specializing in personal injury and criminal law. They have a solid reputation of effective legal practitioners and possess a depth of experience in which to draw. You can count on them to represent you for any legal case. Flagman Chip Abramovitz hits the lights. Going to be green, white, checkered finish here in your Ozark Mountain Sanitation 9X Legends A feature. Chance Gilbert brings them around 1 and 2. Hits that loud pedal. Man, what a good start for your top 2. Dave Comer not good on the restart there. Gets her gathered back up, and he's right back in contention. We have the 68 around. It looks like maybe a wheel problem. We'll see if he can. Caution. Yellow.
Get single file, please. Get single file.
Big thank you to Stone Creek. Why can't I say that right? Stone Creek Quarries.
Single
They're your premier source for high-quality natural stone nestled in Pierce City, Missouri. The quarry offers an extensive selection of materials perfect for construction, landscaping, and home improvement projects. With a rich history and commitment to excellence, Stone Creek Quarries provides reliable and durable stone products to meet the demands of any project. Their family-owned and operated quarry, located at 31757 Gum Road in Pierce City, Missouri. They serve a wide range of clients in the Newton, Lawrence, and Berry County areas. Give them a call for all your rock needs at 417-489-2828. Speaking of rock,
Single file, gentlemen, single file. Green and white together on the back stretch. Green and white together on the back stretch. We're at your time.
they hit the loud pedal right there between 1 and 2. Braxton Roop right there. White flag is out. 3 cars pass. Next flag ends this race. Does Braxton Roop have anything for him as they make their way through 3 and 4? Chance Gilbert out front of this thing. Braxton Roop gonna fly it in there. Braxton Roop, not enough. 3 wide finish there for the 7th spot. Oh, watch out. Goodness. Great racing there from our Ozark Mountain Sanitation INX Legends A feature.
34, 9 to 10. 01, 34, 9 to 10.
Chance Gilbert in the 01 taking home the win there. 3/10 of a victory, or 3/10 of a margin in the victory. What am I trying to say? Bedtime again. Braxton Roop in the 34 machine finishing in that 2nd spot. Dave Comer finishing 3rd. What? Jackie Dalton and Lonnie Malbauer rounding out your top 5.
One on the front straight, need a four-wheeler up here. One on the front straight, he's dead in the water.
There's no water out there. Don't say water. This isn't a rain event. What water are you talking? What water do you speak of? Going to be 12 laps the distance here. Jet Stovall in the 00 starting on the pole. On his outside, going to be the 49 of Camden Grimes. Bronson Hawkins and Trip Johnson starting in that 2nd row, and starting in the rear, Rory Thompson, the number 9. Vision, prescription drug coverage, life insurance, paid vacations, paid holidays, short-term disability, and a 401k, in which they match $2 for every $1 employee contribution for the first 3%. Fitness center reimbursement and life assistance program.
Green out of 4, gentlemen, going green out of 4.
They have job openings for you today. If you visit Indeed.com, you will see all current job listings.
All right, these are your little boys.
Yep.
All right, Monett.
We're
How
excited.
about the youngsters?
We're excited for them. Jet Stovall going to bring him around 3 and 4 again. 12 laps the distance. I bet they go caution free. Jet Stovall off to a good start there in the 00 machine. Boy, I'm so envious. I want to run that thing. It looks so good. They're so fancy, yeah. Jet Stovall, your current leader, Camden Grimes, in that 2nd spot right now. Bronson Hawkins in 3rd. Trip Johnson. Oh, watch out, Bronson Hawkins way high. He saves it. I thought he was going to collect that front stretch wall. We stay green flag racing here. Camden Grimes starting to gain on the 00 of Jet Stovall. Stovall going to come around to lead lap number 2. Running a 21.659. That's pretty quick. That's cooking. Kids are doing a good job of hanging on. They're doing a really good job of racing here. It's a little bit spread out, but they're all learning seat time. Seat time is the important part in this one. Jet Stovall Currently sitting in that number 1 spot here on lap number 3, making his way around 3 and 4. Camden Grimes in that second spot, just 1 second behind him. In that number 49 machine, Trip Johnson sitting in third. Oh! And that will bring out the caution here, your car keys and more caution on lap number 4.
Get single file, gentlemen, single file, 9, come around the tag the field.
Growing pains.
49, I need a lane
That's
switch.
what this is about, learning. Jet Stovall out front of this thing, 4 laps in the books. 8 to go. Camden Grimes in the number 49 machine sitting in the second spot. Trip Johnson in the 7J sitting in third. Rory Thompson up to fourth, and Bronson Hawkins tagged the back of the field.
7 outside the 49.
Back to green flag racing here. Excellent restart for Jet Stovall. Side by side, Bronson Hawkins, Trip Johnson. Johnson assuming that third spot. Jet Stovall out front by 1.428 last time by. Jet Stovall running his fastest lap last time with a 20.991. Slows it down just a little bit. Roy Thompson running a 23.148, improving, getting faster. Camden Grimes making their fastest lap, 21.334. Jet Stovall dips it down into the 20s. Here on lap number 8, got a 2.705 second lead over Camden Grimes in that number 49 machine. Watch out, Trip Johnson getting a handle on that thing, starting to track down the 49 of Camden Grimes. Laps in the books here. Going to be 2 phalanges in the air here, 2 to go in your Young Lion INX Legends A feature. Jet Stovall getting faster, 20.786 that time by. Starting to get his rhythm. Jet Stovall taking the pile of points and mattress white flag there. Getting around lot traffic. Checkered flag in the air, and that will do it for your Young Lion INX Legends first A feature here at Monett Motor Speedway. And it's going to be Jet Stovall taking home the win. Camden Grimes finishing in that second spot. Trip Johnson rounding out your top 3. Jesse Stovall, proud dad, sitting in the infield there. Giving the boy a thumbs up. Good job. D2. Trevor Drake going to start the 7-0 machine inside row number 2 on his outside. Going to be Andy Austin, number 72 machine. Jackie Dalton going to start the 21 from the 5th spot on his outside. Going to be Rex Harrison, number 30. Mark Wolf from the 4W starting from that 7th spot on his outside. Currently tied for the lead in points here. Ryan Gilmore in the 66 machine. Alan Owens going to start the 79 from the 9th spot on his outside. Going to be Brett Testerman in the 52T. Kelly Chick Hicks going to give that Shaw its best shot here in the number 32 machine. He'll start it from the 11th spot on his outside. Going to be Dan Culp in the number 45 machine. And on the rear of the field, it's going to be the 00 of Kason Harris out of Bella Vista, Arkansas, and Kyle Long from Walnut Grove, Missouri in that 02. $15 laps the distance here in your Napa Auto Parts B Modified A feature. Looking for that Freedom Bank green flag, banking on freedom for generations to come. Again, big thank you to Napa Auto Parts, sponsoring the class this year. As we get things started, green flag here. Everybody gets past the flag stand just fine. Mitch Keeter on the top side. JC Newell on the bottom. Gonna be a good battle here. Coming around lead lap number 1, it will be JC Newell on that bottom side, running a 19.137 just on his outside. Mitch Keeter, 52 machine, will make a 19.253. Everybody real close there in your top 5. Jackie Dalton falls out of your top 5. No, he's still there. He's testing. Mitch Keeter trying to gain the lead off that top side. He's got a good run going down the backstretch. Led the last lap by just 7 1/1000ths of a second. A little more convincing this time. Mitch Keeter out front by 1/10 of a second over JC Newell, that 83 machine. Trevor Drake right there, right where he started. Andy Ost in that 4th position. Jackie Dalton in 5th. Ryan Gilmore looking to get in the top 5. Just outside, looking in. On that top side. Car on rails. Mitch Keeter still out front from the JC Newell. Caution coming out here. Brett Testerman, 52 machine. And we get that going. Again, a huge thank you to the crew out there at Napa Auto Parts, picking up the B Modified sponsorship for the 2025 season, located at 641 West Highway 60 in Monett. Be sure to visit the Napa Auto Parts for all your car parts, accessories, tools, and equipment for your car, truck, and SUV. Reach them at 417-772-7212 for your Monett location. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 6, 8 to 2 on Saturdays. Lights are out. Looking for that Johnson service station restart zone. And we are Freedom Bank green flag racing right now. Trevor Drake looking good on that outside. Ryan Gilmore able to sneak around the 72 of Andy. Also move into the top 5 there. Jackie Dalton moves up to 4th. Coming around a complete lap number 5. Mitch Keeter getting in the rear here. JC Newell in 2nd spot. Trevor Drake Jackie Dalton, Ryan Gilmore able to get around Andy Ossoff, falling out of the top 5. Dalton and Gilmore ready to attack Drake. We're going to be 3 wide for that 3rd spot. Gilmore able to tuck it back behind Drake. We'll try again as we go through 1 and 2. Dalton on the bottom, catfishing. Ooh, Gilmore scraping that back wall as they make their way down the backstretch. Trevor Drake holding his line. Gilmore scratching his head, wondering what he's got to do to get around him here. Right there on the back bumper, good, respectful racing between those 3. Meanwhile, Mitch Keeter still out front here, doing nothing but helping his points lead. Slide job going in front of Drake. Ryan Gilmore takes over that 3rd spot. Now he's got to reel him in. Mitch Keeter out front of this thing. J.C. Newell on that 2nd spot, 7/10 of a second behind him. Falls back to 9/10 of a second. Ryan Gilmore got a lot of ground to make up, but he's doing it good with an 18.85 second. Brett Testerman involved in his 2nd wreck. That's exactly what Ryan Gilmore needed right there. Mitch Keeter out front here. J.C. Newell on that 2nd spot.
72, 30, 45, 02, 79, 00, 4W.
Ryan Gilmore in 3rd. Trevor Drake falls back to 4th. And Jackie Dalton rounding out your top 5. Back to green flag racing here. Mitch Keeter out front of this. Ryan Gilmore on that top side. Newell right to his bottom. Gilmore to 2nd. Scraping the wall again. He's going to have some sheet metal work to do when he gets home tonight. Back to work tomorrow, wherever he may go. Mitch Keeter out front. See what his lead looks like this time. Keeter out front by half a second over Gilmore. Gilmore in that 2nd spot trying to reel him in. J.C. Newell falls back to that 3rd spot. Jackie Dalton getting around Trevor Drake. Drake moving to that 5th position. Watch out, he's got Oss right behind him. Everybody's brake checking at the top of 4. Gilmore running that high side. Both guys running their fastest lap that last time by here on lap 11. Mitch Keeter's just a little bit faster. Running at 18.698 last time by. Gilmore gets faster and faster. Faster lap for him that time. 18.813 for Gilmore. Gilmore starting to reel him in as they go down the backstretch here. Coming to lap 13, going to be 2 phalanges in the air. 2 more laps to go. Your points leaders battling it out for the lead here. Gilmore right there on his tracks. Going to be a white flag this time by. Mitch Keeter out front. Ryan Gilmore in that 2nd spot. Gilmore throws it to the top side. They go around 1 and 2. Good run. Keeter shuts them down. Gilmore looks to the bottom side. They run into each other. Keeter protecting that bottom side. Gilmore hits the berm. Checkered flag for Keeter. What a finish, ladies and gentlemen. Keeter taking the win there. Ryan Gilmore finishing 2nd. J.C. Newell, Jackie Dalton, and Trevor Drake rounding out your top 5. This is going to be the class to watch this year, ladies and gentlemen. Your Napa Auto Parts B-Modified A feature, putting on a heck of a show for you, the fans, here at midnight. It's not quite midnight, but it was close. What a great feature again. Checkered flag being brought to you by JB Auto Works. Now it is time for your A-modified Hughes. Inside row number 2 is going to be Dean Weil. In the 68 machine on his outside, Weston Holman, Kyle Slater, and Wyatt Gajero. And the 19K and the 15W. Going to start 5 and 6. Caitlin Lopez, Tyler Wolf, row number 4. We're ready to get this thing on. I apologize, I do not have enough time to announce anything. That's going to bring out the caution. We are missing a door right off the bat. Problems on the Hughes machine as he goes towards the back. Not sure what the problem was on the 712 of Trevor Hughes. So caution coming out here before we even get started, basically. Trevor Hughes safe in his spot.
Trevor Hughes, you will be outside your dad. The caution is for debris on the front stretch. The caution is for debris on the front stretch.
Hey, drinking and driving don't mix. Make sure your pit crew has a designated driver. We want you to drive sober, slow down, buckle up, and put your cell phone down. A message from the Missouri Coalition for Roadway Safety, working towards zero highway fatalities. Show me zero. Visit SaveMoLives.com. You heard the man. Going to be an original restart here. Again, caution being brought out for the debris on the front stretch and not for Trevor Hughes going off on the front stretch. Want to make sure all race fans and employees are off the fence whenever we start the race here. All right. Again, original restart means we're going to start out of turn number 4 just like we originally planned. Hey. They're canceling the... Yeah. Got to warn our race director. We're all standing ready to get this thing on. We appreciate you fans who have stuck around with us. Been a great night of racing so far. Hate to watch the replays. Jesse Stovall, turn 2, picking rocks. Terrible time to do so. We got to do that on a Saturday.
Going green out of turn 4, gentlemen. Going green out of turn 4.
Want to make sure all of our racers remain safe here. So we got a pair of Hughes starting on the pole here. Jason Hughes and Trevor Hughes, father and son, ready to get this thing started. Green flag, here we go. Still side by side, Jason Hughes, Trevor Hughes as they make their way through 3 and 4. Trevor on the top side, Jason on the bottom. Jason Hughes out front of this thing by half a second over the 68 of Dean Will. Ooh, 4-car. Tyler Wolf slow, goes to the inside. Looks like he's got some damage to the right rear. Jason Hughes extending his lead out to 7/10 of a second, which is great for him. Trevor Hughes and Willie still side by side, fighting for that second spot. Trevor running his fastest lap, 18.292. Dean Wheel, Kyle Slater, Wyatt Gagaro, your top 5. Jason Hughes still out front of this thing, coming to lap number 5 here. Caution coming after the number 34 machine of Weston Holman, returning winner from this year. Winner of the only A-Mod race we've ran so far this year. Again, tough break for the 4W machine, having to pull in to the infield. Winner of last year's Larry Phillips Memorial. Hope to see him out again this year.
I need the 15L up 1 spot. 15L up 1 spot.
Again, June 27th and 28th. Going to be a 2-day show with the USRA Heartland Modified Tour coming to Monett Motor Speedway. 2-day show for that Larry Phillips Memorial this year.
247 down, 57 out, X down, 55 out, 34 tagged the back of the field. Jason Hughes, you start the race on the backstretch, sir. You start the race on the backstretch.
Jason Hughes, your current leader, going to be a Delaware double file restart going down the backstretch. Trevor Hughes, Dean Weil, 1 and 2 rather. Trevor ready to get that thing started. Jason out front, green flag. Everybody ships her through 3 and 4 rather. Looks like Chris Lewis. Problems on the 15L machine. See if he can pull it to the front or pull her to the rear. Looks like he'll take her to the back if he can make it all the way back around. Meanwhile, out front, Jason Hughes out front of Trevor Hughes. 3 wide, oh! 15 machine of Wyatt Gagaro, almost getting smashed up there in the front stretch wall. California driver, Kalen Lopez, up to that 4th spot. Looking much better here in the feature. Jason Hughes, Trevor Hughes, top 2. Kyle Slater up to 3rd. Kalen Lopez and Wyatt Gagaro, your top 5 at the moment. Lopez starting to catch Slater. Looking to the inside of Slater as they move through 1 and 2. Right there on his back bumper. I think he's got this thing figured out as he makes his way to the bottom side of Slater here. Side by side, they go down the front stretch. Slater still being scored in that 3rd spot. Lopez just a little more power down the back stretch. Oh! Trevor Hughes spinning there in turn number 4. Single car incident.
Get single file, get single file. 12 out front, followed by the 19K.
Hate to see that for the 712 of Trevor Hughes.
W 68, 45, 73, 247, 57H, 55, 34. 19, I need a lane choice, make it obvious. 19, I need a lane choice, make it obvious. 16 down.
Right now, Gile and Garner in that
15 down,
blue and yellow
68 out, 45 down.
Danny Miller logging machine, your current
24 out, 57 down.
hard charger. Moving up 4 positions from 4th to 7th. Or I'm sorry, from 11th to 7th.
Trevor, I need you in front of the...
Kalen Lopez coming from the 7th spot, currently sitting in 4th.
Your lineup
Excellent
is
run
good
for the
right
California
there.
driver.
Lineup is good right there. 12 of Hughes, you start the race on the backstretch next time by. Stack it up, stack it up.
Jason
stack it up,
Hughes
stack
with
it
your
up.
fastest lap, almost getting into that 17-second class. Running at 18.135 there on lap number 4. Looking for the Johnson service station restart zone there. Hitting out loud, Petter. We're going to be green flag racing here, brought to you by Freedom Bank. Jason Hughes crossing the flag stand here, shipping off into 1 and 2. Kyle Slater on kill, running that top side. Loses that momentum though. Jason Hughes just so fast in the straights. Hughes getting into 24/7 machine with Dotson, trying to make his way through the field back to the front. Kylan Lopez in that 3rd spot, looking to take over the 2nd spot from Slater. Looking to the bottom side. They're going to be nose and nose through 1 and 2. He's got the edge over him. Slater not going anywhere though. Lopez taking over that 2nd spot. Jason Hughes still out front by 2 whole seconds over Kalen Lopez. Kyle Slater, White Gagaro, Dean Wiley, your top 5. 15 machine getting around Slater. Slater falling back slowly. In that 19K machine, he'll fall back to the 4th spot. Kyle and Garner knocking on the top 5 door, trying to get around the 68 machine. They're side by side going down the front stretch. He'll take her back right behind. 68 having to move up for Slater. That'll allow the 45 to jump in the top 5 there. Jason Hughes still out front, just extending his lead with every lap. 16.116. Kalen Lopez again really starting to figure this out at 18.436, his fastest lap there on lap number 15. As we come to 4 to go here in your USRA A Modified A feature. Kalen Lopez just slightly off the pace of his last lap, running faster laps now than Jason Hughes. Trevor Hughes snuck up on me. Like race director Jeff Ogle says, he's banging that cushion. Everybody else floating on the bottom. He's going to be passing them 2 at a time on the top. Trevor Hughes back in your top 5. Looking to get around Kyle Slater here on 1 and 2. White flag out for your leader, your Powell Appliance and Mattress. White flag out for Jason Hughes. Kalen Lopez falls back just a little more, right at that 2-second mark. Hughes gets around Slater. He is top 4 again. And your checkered flag and the win go to Jason Hughes. Kalen Lopez coming in that 2nd spot. Wyatt Gagaro in 3rd. Trevor Hughes up to 4th. And Kyle Slater rounding out your top 5. All right, ladies and gentlemen, last feature of the night, and then we'll have victory lane. It's going to be the Bombers. Lopez from California in the 16B, finishing second. Wyatt Gagaro, Trevor Hughes, and Kyle Slater rounding out your top 5. Row number 3. Row number 4, Larry Jordan, Jack Hamer, Daniel Bishop, Michaela Seward, and Pete Navarro and Zachary Hawkins in the rear there. We're ready to go and starting this thing off here with the 2M of Corbin Mooney. Mooney heading it back down the back stretch here. He'll take the lead here. 930 of James DeWitt in that second spot, and the 82X right in his shadow. Oh, Ethan Dockery parks it on a tire. That's going to be a lengthy. Tough break for the 15E. Had a great run in his hot laps and his heat races. We'll get him off the tire. He'll get right back into it. Nothing like Cotton Eye Joe at midnight. We're ready to get this thing started once again here. Looking for that Freedom Bank green flag. Original restart. Good racing out front. Top 5 looking fast. Jack Hamer starting to fall off just a little bit. He'll jump up in that top 5 as well. Again, another fast class here. Corbin Mooney going to lead lap number 1 there. 1 lap in the books here in your Hot Wired Auto Sales Mid-America Rebuilders Bomber A feature. Corbin Mooney out front. James DeWitt in that second spot. Evan Clark, Michael Gillis, and Zachary Riddick rounding out your top 5. Michael Gillis looking to the bottom side. He'll try to take that second spot over. He looks underneath of James DeWitt as they make their way down the backstretch. Corbin Mooney out front by half a second, actually 0.4 of a second. James DeWitt falling back to that third spot, giving a little bump to the 55 or the 33 machine rather. Michael Gillis taking over that second spot. James DeWitt moved back to third. Zachary Riddick in fourth, and Jack Hamer in your top 5. Maybe problems. Looks like it may be a flat on the 82 machine. Tough break after a good run.
Infield crew, check on the 82 on the front string.
Yeah, looks like a right front flat for the 82 machine. Michael Gillis. Michael Gillis, your current leader in that number 33 machine. Corbin Mooney, I was distracted by the 82. I didn't even see the pass. I'm not a good announcer. Oh boy. 21 machine bounces her off the wall. That's going to be Miss Seward. Does a good job of hanging on to it. Your top 4 just all right there together. James DeWitt, your new leader. Top 4 just, you could literally throw a blanket over them because they're in a big square, rectangle. I don't know what a bed is. I haven't been to a bed in 24 hours. James DeWitt, your current leader, side by side for second. Zachary Riddick and Michael Gillis. What a photo that would be right there. Your top 4 just all right there together. Michael Gillis fighting from the inside. Zachary Riddick sitting there in there sideways. 3 wide for second. Oh, James DeWitt falls off the pace. Not sure what's going on with him. Your leader gets right behind a lap car. He's able to get around him there. Michael Gillis out front. Corbin Mooney and Zachary Riddick still side by side for that second spot. Jack Hamer moves up to 4th. Your leader makes his way off of turn number 4, takes the checkered flag. Michael Gillis getting his first win of the year.
I need the 33, 2M, 22Z to 10. 33, 2M, 22Z to 10. I need you on the front stretch for victory lane. 33, I need you on the front stretch for victory lane.
And that'll do it for tonight's racing events. Stay tuned. I know it's after midnight, but we're gonna interview some drivers. Michael Gillis in the 33 machine taking home the win there. Corbin Mooney finishing 2nd. Zachary Riddick finishing 3rd. Jack Hamer 4th. Daryl Riddick finishing 5th. Brandon Bishop, Zachary Hawkins 6 and 7. James DeWitt falling back to 8th. Danielle Bishop in her first race finishing 9th. Michaela Seward in her first race finishing top 10. Excellent racing tonight from all of our crowd. It's bedtime. Love you. Night night.